Okay, so let's get into this. Our sources today are pointing us to this really critical moment in time.
Right.
You have the Israelites, an entire nation, camped at the Jordan River. They're about to cross into the Promised Land.
And they're literally staring at a path they have never taken before. It's the ultimate unknown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And right at that moment, they get a very specific command.
A really specific one. Joshua stands up and says, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you."
That phrase, consecrate yourselves, I mean, that sounds so formal. But it wasn't just advice, was it?
Oh, not at all. It was a mandatory precondition. You had to do this before the miracle could even happen.
So it's the price of admission in a way.
In a way, yes. And it's fascinating because the sources show it had a dual purpose. For the people, it was about getting ready to participate. But for Joshua, it was also about solidifying his leadership. The text says this event was designed to exalt him in the eyes of Israel, just like Moses.
So the people's holiness kind of sets the stage for the new leader's confirmation. Okay, so here's the practical question then. For this massive traveling nation, what did consecrate actually look like on the ground?
Well, it definitely wasn't just a mental exercise. The sources point us back to instructions given in Exodus.
Okay.
And it meant very real physical actions, things like washing all their clothes, abstaining from certain physical acts. It was about external cleansing to symbolize an internal state.
But hold on, washing clothes. For an entire nation camped by a river. I mean, that's a huge logistical imposition. It's inconvenient.
It is. It's incredibly inconvenient, but that's sort of the point, isn't it?
Why, though? Why was that total inconvenient commitment so necessary just to cross a river?
Because the core spiritual principle here is that God is holy. And so to walk with him, to be near him, you have to reflect that holiness.
You have to match the frequency, so to speak.
That's a great way to put it. Holiness starts with cleansing what's unclean. And that effort has to show up in the physical world. It has to cost you something.
And that theme of separation, of boundaries, it continues with the march itself.
It does. They weren't just wandering across. They were following the Ark of the Covenant.
Which was the physical sign of God's presence.
Exactly. The Levitical priests carried it, and the people had a very clear instruction. Follow, but keep your distance.
How far back?
About 2,000 cubits. So roughly half a mile.
Wow.
And the reason given is so clear, so that you may know the way you shall go, for you have not passed this way before. The distance created clarity.
Okay, and this is where I think the big takeaway really lands for anyone listening. It's this powerful distinction between just watching a miracle happen and actually being a part of it.
That is the absolute heart of it. That preparation, that concentration, it's what transforms you from a spectator in the crowd
into a participant on the field.
Yes. If you want to be involved in the wonders, as the text says, you have to pursue that state of being set apart. It means actively laying down the things that make you impure.
So readiness is everything. The preparation directly enables the participation. You can't have one without the other.
A powerful connection. And remember, the very first step of the miracle involved the priests carrying the ark. They were told to walk to the edge of the rushing Jordan and then just stand still in the water.
So our final thought for you to chew on is this. Why does active participation in a great work so often begin with the discipline of just standing still?
And maybe more personally, what area of your life needs to be set apart, truly consecrated, so that you're ready for that next step?